In our class today, we are going to learn about what is light, what do we do with light, how does it help us, what is reflection, what is refraction, what is dispersion. Okay. And we already have concept about knowledge about different kinds of lenses. Okay. This is not very important. Just knowing or having the knowledge of different lenses will help us, and that is not a difficult issue altogether, isn't it? So knowing the thing, just know what these lenses are, isn't it? So my dear children, and today, you know what, as it is very cold in our place, so I am talking to you like this. I'm bound to take the class because, I'm not physically fit today, and that is the reason I have kept my ears, understood, wrapped up. Okay, now, first of all, what I want you to know, if you are studying the physics chapter light, the first chapter the first question that comes to your mind is, what is light? The answer to the question, what is light? What is light? If you are asked this question, see, you will be asked a question like this, isn't it? So, if you find answer to the question, what is light? You will see that light is a form of energy. What is light? Light is a form of energy. The answer to this question is light is a form of energy. What does it do? This form of energy, how does it help us, and why is it called light? This is the question you have, I think you have got. So the answer to this question is that it is a form of energy that helps us, understood, to see objects on which it falls. Understood? If light falls an object, if light falls on an object, it becomes visible to our eyes. Is that clear? Have I been able to make your doubt very clear about what is light? Light is a form of energy that helps us to see, understood, or that makes different objects in nature, understood, visible to our eyes. Is that clear? Have I been able to answer this question very well? Or with the help of which we see different objects. Actually, light is invisible, isn't it? Light is invisible to our eyes, but we see it because it's a form of energy, and this form of energy helps us to see the objects around us, or everything, this beautiful world around us. Understood? The shine of this beautiful world is made possible due to presence of light in our life, isn't it? And how do we see it? We see it when the light that falls on a surface, understood, comes back and enter our eyes, isn't it? So what is called, how do we see the things around us? The next question, this may be the next question, isn't it? So I would like to, rub the board, because, because this little space you have to, you know, you have to adjust, isn't it? So I'm right by rubbing it. The second question is, why do we see everything around us? Understood? The reason for, understood, the reason why we can see the objects around us. What is the reason? REASON. What is the reason? If you don't write like this, that will be good. Just you write using in interrogative pronoun why. Okay. Why? Oh, why do we see? Why or how? Understood? How is it possible? How is it possible for us to see things. How is it possible? How can we see? What is the reason? I would like you can, your question may be define the reason why we can see, understood, why everything around us is visible to our eyes, isn't it? So the reason is, you know, reflection. We can see everything understood around us due to reflection. You know, the answer to this question is we see everything around us due to reflection. Understood? You can see, you can write the definition of what is reflection. Understood? Reflection is the bouncing back of light. It is coming back of light. What is reflection? If you have this question, what is reflection? What is reflection? Reflection, answer to this question is reflection is the coming back of light into our eyes. How does it come back? The light falls on a surface. Understood? On a mirror. Understood? Then, after hitting the mirror, it come back and enter our eyes. Understood? Light come back. The coming back of light or the bouncing back of light, clear, is called reflection. How does it happen? Light falls, understood, reflects, light falls on a surface like mirror, and then after hitting the mirror or after hitting the surface, after the surface of the mirror, understood, it comes back to our eyes or it comes back and enters our eyes. Is that clear? This makes our eyes, understood, this helps our eyes to see everything around us. It is due to reflection. Understood? It is because of the reflection of light that we can see everything around us. I have that day, the other day I told you, like, what is the definition? Definition is incident ray is equal to reflected ray, isn't it? What is the definition? The definition is this. This is a surface. Light reflects and hits here, and then it comes back. And if this is normal, this is this. This is the angle of this is the angle of incidence, I, and this is angle of reflection, that is angle of R. This is how the light comes straight and strikes or touches or hits the surface, and then it reflects and enters our eyes. Clear? Is that clear? That's how it reaches our eyes. And then this makes our vision possible of everything around us. This is the only reason why we can see everything around us. Is that clear? And it's 90-degree. I have already told you. So the question is, what is The definition is ray incident ray, INCIDENT, then ray equals to reflected ray. Understood? Reflected ray of light. Understood? Incident ray of light is equals to reflected ray of light. I have already defined this. You have understood already. Is that clear? Now, you may have a question. You may ask me, okay, fine. Now, how does the light move? Understood? And this question, the answer to this question is, how does light move? Understood? Even the answer to this question is light moves or goes or flows in a straight line. How does it go? It moves in a straight line. Is that clear? Light moves or goes in a straight line. Clear? You understood? So, it is because of its flow, straight flow. Understood? Then the object obstructing them or obstructing light, understood, forms shadow. Suppose if the light is coming from this direction, understood, from here the light is going and light is reaching this, suddenly there is an object. Then the formation of that object will be there. On the other side of the object, there will be shadow. Understood? Shadow will be formed on the other side of the object because of the obstruction of light. Understood? Is that clear? Very good. Now, another very important question. You can already understood what is reflection. Then another very, very beautiful thing we have to know, we have left to know about light is what is refraction. Understood? How does it work? This is also, there is the science behind reflection. Understood? Is very important if it is light chapter. It deals with these particular things. Very important things. And if your knowledge of light will be incomplete without the knowledge of what is refraction, isn't it? So, what is refraction? What is the spelling of refraction? R-E F-R-A-C T-I-O-N. Okay. What is refraction? Refraction means, just, it you have studied fraction, the study, if you see the picture of fraction, if you are given a diagram, this side is, understood? This is the example of fraction. But when it is fraction, it means the bending of light. The bending of light is called fraction of light. Understood? Bending of light, how does it happen? We all know, understood? The bend of light is formed while light passes from air to water. Understood? When light passes from air to water, the bending of light, understood, is formed. How does it form? Let's see how. Take for example, so what is refraction? Refraction is refraction what is, do you have the phone, do you have the phone with you? See the spelling of refraction, R-E?
R-E.
F-R. Why don't you see the book and why don't you bring your phone? Don't you have it? I think this, you need to see the book, bring the book quickly. Refraction, F-R-A-C, I think.
AC.
Okay, you see now, why don't you see the book? I read it when I was a student in school. It is because of your, you know, it is very necessary to know the spelling, isn't it? Refraction, REFRACTION, or reflection, FLEC. So refraction is, this is dispersion. I think this one is, didn't you find? You can't see.
Reflectors. Reflecting.
You don't get to see it. Why don't you go? Turn over, turn over. Give me the book. I think that will be the solution to the problem. The problem is, oh my God. This one is reflection, this one is reflection. And now, after reflection, we will get refraction. Why don't you bring the, your mobile phone? This is going to help you know very quickly. Won't they allow you to use the mobile phone? They told you, no, don't take my mobile phone. Give it to me. I don't need the book actually. This, as it is very simple chapter, so I don't need. Refraction of light. I have told you already, no? I've already told you. What I said is correct. The bending of light. Refraction. REFRAC, right? I told you, no? And give the spelling. REFRAC.
TION.
Understood? Refraction is the bending of light. If you write this short, understood? This much can be the answer to your question. Understood? This can be the answer to your question. The bending of light is called reflection. Why? How? You can ask the reason behind, it. Why does it happen? Your answer to this question is, why does it happen? Please describe the science behind it, isn't it? It will be your desire to know the reason why it happens. Suppose you take a glass of water. Understood? Here you have water in it. Understood? Okay? And a light from a source falls. Light from a source, either sunlight or light from any source, isn't it? Luminous object is falling, coming straight and falls. Understood? When it enters the liquid, means water inside when it enters the liquid inside the glass, it bends. What happens? It bends. Okay. So it bends. What is this? Angle of refraction. Understood? And this one is 90 degree. Understood? This is angle of reflection. Hey, incidence. This is angle of reflection. Incidence. Understood? Angle of I. And this is angle of refraction. Is that clear? This one. This is how, it looks bent now. The water, the light that enters the glass, understood, looks looks bent. Why does it looks bent? It is because the water inside the glass is a liquid. It doesn't move, the light doesn't move like it moves through the air. Understood? Because when light moves from one medium to another, when the light passes from one medium to another, then bending of light is formed. It is because light cannot move like it moves in the air. Is that clear? Did you get it? So, what is refraction? Refraction is the bending, refraction, the light moves in a straight line. When it falls and enters the glass, it if you put a pin, understood? If you have a pin, you drop the pin inside the glass. If this is understood, and if you drop a pin, the pin will not look straight. It will look like this. Understood? Clear? This is how the pen will looks bent. This is it happens due to reflection of light, isn't it? Because in the liquid, the when the sun and light looks bent when it while moving from air to water. Is that clear? You have got the bending of light. It's very clear now. Then what is dispersion? Understood? What is dispersion? What is dispersion? Okay, I'm already. I don't like to talk to you like this. What is dispersion then? Okay, what is dispersion? Dispersion is when and how the rainbow in the sky is formed due to what? Sunlight, isn't it? It forms, understood? It is formed due to reflection, refraction, and dispersion. Understood? When light passes through, when light passes through a prism. Understood? When light passes through a prism, then dispersion happens. Understood? So, dispersion understood is formed. What is dispersion then? The light, the white light, the breaking of white light into 7 colors. Understood? The breaking of white light into 7 colors is called dispersion. Is that clear? So all it needs is it has to pass through a prism and then the dispersion is formed. Is that clear? So you can ask the questions. The question that you want to have answer to will be then name the colors. Understood? Then the colors will be violet, blue color, deep blue, understood, navy blue, and then violet. There are 3 types of deep blue, violet, Understood? Ultraviolet, is that clear? Means violet, blue, deep blue, isn't it? Then comes yellow, then comes yellow, red, orange. You know, deep blue is a color, violet is a color, navy, understood? Clear? So these are the colors, 7 colors that you see. When, especially the lights, different colors that we see in the rainbow, formed due to what? Dispersion in the sky. Understood? And why does it happen? It happens due to reflection, refraction, and dispersion. Clear? So is it very clear to you now? And the when light enters water droplets in the air, clear, through these three process: one reflection, the other refraction, and another is dispersion. Is that clear? It is now very clear to you what is light. Understood? And what is the formula? I have told you, incident ray equals to reflected ray. Is that clear? Perpendicular to each other. Clear? I've told you about normal 90 degree. Is that clear? From the surface. So you have already understood magnifying glass. Understood? And I have told you at length about this. In our next class, I'm sure that you will learn at length about different things that are waiting, that are understood, are waiting to be learned. It means we still have left certain things understood, and in our next class I think we'll be able to cover them. Is that clear? With this I come to the end of this class of basic knowledge about what is light, what is reflection, what is refraction, what is dispersion, how does it happen, what is light, understood, and how does it help us, what is shadow, and we haven't told you about smooth surface and rough surface, isn't it? The rough surface is not plain surface. Is that clear? So with this I want to come to the end of this class. If you think that you have benefited from my class on light, please don't forget to give me at least one like. Bye. What is the duration?